Okay guys, this is going to be a quick, sweet video. If you get a vintage sewing machine and it's stuck and people are wondering what to use to clean it, I had this particular piece in a parts cleaner for about 15-20 minutes and you could still see this brown varnish from the oil. Okay, when the oil turns into a lacquer after periods of years and years and years. So I tried Break Free. Okay, that didn't help. That didn't break through that. That parts cleaner, that I got a parts cleaner cabinet, and it's been sitting in that straight in the fluid. I didn't even have the pump on it. It's just sitting in the cleaner, and that cut through it a little bit, but not where the pieces are locked together. It won't unlock it. I found only one thing that it works instantly on this stuff, and it is, believe it or not, I know all you gun owners, people who own firearms know this stuff religiously, and it is, there it is, Hoppe's number 9 bore cleaner. And let me demonstrate on how fast that will cut through that stuff. Okay, there it is, and there's Hoppe's number 9 right there, along with the Q-tip. But just to show you this isn't a rigged, here's a clean Q-tip. And like I say, it's been sitting in that cleaning fluid for about 15-20 minutes. And that's, you know, I'm mashing it down, twisting it, getting a little bit off. But as you can tell, it's not cleaning it. Now watch Hoppe's, okay? See that? Now that stuff right there will cut through this old oil varnish without any soaking. So if it does it that easy, of course it'll take the ink off. You don't have the numbers there anymore. Same thing, here's that oil varnish here in the back. See how it's cleaning all that up? So you want to free these parts up, shoot this Hoppe's number 9 into the oil ports, let it sit for about a minute or two, and then gently rock everything back and forth, and then everything will free up in a matter of minutes. So again, Hoppe's number 9. Now the drawback to Hoppe's number 9, and why I don't use it in the house for the amount of Hoppe's you need to use, if you need to use it to free up a sewing machine, is that it will stink the house up. You're going to have to use this in a well ventilated area for the amount you need to be using. I mean, if you put this stuff in a standardized little plastic sewing machine bottle that comes with these machines, and you oil every oil port with this stuff, it will run you out of the house. You're going to have to do it outside. But it will penetrate that varnished up that oil that became a varnish. See, I'm out in the garage. Here's that parts cleaner I was talking about. There's that. That came off the Singer sewing machine, all that stuff there. But I had that one piece soaking in there for about 15 minutes, and it really didn't do that much to it. Here's the machine that part came off of. And as you can tell, it's frozen. Okay, it's very stiff. Don't want to work it too much because there's no oil on it. This part right here, like with all FOFs that have been sitting for years, is you can't even turn this knob. I have Hoppy's number 9 in here, and I will oil this machine at every oiling point, like right there. The gear drive. This here is an oiling point. All of this is oiling up here. There, that's an oiling point. I think that is. Okay, here's your pressure foot. Okay. There's the needle bar right there. Okay. Where else? Let's do a little dab there, do a little dab there. Anywhere there's metal to metal contact, I'm just gonna oil this stuff just if I were this is why you don't want to use it. Okay. Sorry, my camera might not be following my hand because I'm just okay. I think I got everything. Okay, just let that stuff soak for about, well, until I get done doing what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I got to get down in here. Let it soak there. Soak there. Put it here, here. In there. The reason I don't want to soak this thing inside that tank is because you got electrical wiring in there for your lights. Oh, this needs to be lubed. And there's a cam hook right there. Okay, now I gotta switch hands. Okay, let's see if it works. Nope, its friction knob is still, but I'll just keep working it back and forth to where little by little she will be breaking free. Okay. Oh, look at here. Try not to breathe on the camera. Okay, let's see about this thing. Okay, that thing's starting to move now. Okay, that's starting to move with a little bit of force. Okay. A little bit more in there, because it really gets gummy right in here. Okay, forgot to lube this down here. There we go. I think the culprit might be my needle bar. And my needle bar stuck, that's what the problem is. See, the needle bar doesn't even want to give an inch. So we'll just spin this around. Okay, see that needle bar stuff? That's what the problem was, it was stuck. So I had to take a screwdriver and pry it down a little bit. Had to use 2 hands for that. But let's see. There we go. See that stuff on the needle bar now? There, I got the machine to actually turn. Alright, that brown right there, that's that oil turning into a varnish. But look what Hoppy's number 9 does. Look at that, just that. Look how clean that gets it just in that short, just what, in about 2 minutes time? So, the quickest way to free up a sewing machine is Hoppy's number 9. So after 10 minutes, and I basically used a whole bottle of this. I probably was using it real liberal. I mean, I didn't hold back on it. Okay. Show you how free this is to turn. Okay. See, basically just, you could actually spin it and it'll keep going. Okay. Got this to move. Got that to move. And the knob of all knobs with these Voss 230s is your stitch, is your width of your stitch. That knob right there. And I'm able to get that knob after, I'm not lying, 5 to 10 minutes. That's all it took. 5 to 10 minutes and that much Hoppy's number 9. I got this Voss 230 from the state where nothing moved to where it spins freely. Okay. I bought this machine because on eBay it said it didn't work, frozen up, this or that, and I said, well, that'd be a good parts machine. Well, the only reason I bought it because of this right here. This machine was cheaper than buying a new thread tension regulator. After freeing up this machine, you got a light switch right there that works. Your feed dog lever. See the dropping up and down. Mechanically, this machine is almost better than the one I got. The one I'm planning on using. So, what to do? Do I still, like this light switch, I need to, is it easier to take that? Of course, I'm not going to use the light switch anyway, so what difference does it make? I got a regular table, because I got this, the one I got downstairs, I got it hooked to a Sailrite servo motor. Man, I hate the... So, I don't know. I don't trust the motors in these things. If I was going to put it in service, so I could just take and just spin it like that. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Let me take out that bobbin. Again, that is rust there. Yeah. Yeah, I need a... You could take this completely apart. Clean it up. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. You know what I might do? Just for the fun of it and the thrill, completely dismantle this, repaint it. Yeah, see all that varnish working up because of that Hoppy's number 9? Look at all that. It's just that all that varnished oil is being dissolved by that Hoppy's number 9. I never tried diesel fuel. I don't know if diesel fuel has the same effect. So, but anyway, enough of this video. Okay, one more thing. The fluid, or the cleaning solvent that I'm using inside of this tank, I bought this at Napa. I was using their Napa, they're just their regular parts cleaner. Comes in a 5-gallon bucket, this blue stuff. Has a pretty strong odor to it. I don't know, like diesel fuel and stuff like that. Pretty potent. Turpentine fuel or diesel fuel mixed together. But what I got here was when I was in the military, in the Navy, and in the Air Force, we had what we call PD 680 at the time. Stuff was odorless. It didn't stink or nothing else like that. Well, naturally, the environmentalist said, well, it released hydrocarbons. So then they went to a new type, this AA59601E type 3. It doesn't irritate your hands. It does dry out your hands, but it doesn't irritate them like most parts cleaners do. If you get stuff in, behind your rubber gloves and stuff. The stuff here, a glass of water has more odor to it than what this does, believe it or not. Yeah, and this is not even shipped as a hazardous material. So I got this at Sky Geeks, and it's 5960E type 3. But again, it didn't cut that oil film like Hoppy's did, that Hoppy's number 9. And But if you want an odorless cleaner that's not water-based, that's friendly to the environment, here you go.